Ready? Well, I mean, you ask about romantic love. First thing, don't bond the Roman thing, and we deal with African thing. And that called Roman thing are the problem, you know. Roman thing is the biggest problem for I and I people right now, because the television paint a vision of love whereby you meet your lover running down the sand in slow motion at that. So they also talk about love. Love is just, people look on it and think it's just affection, you know, by like you give a hug or love, making love or whatever, them think that's love. But let's talk about the real love. You know, the foundation, love is truth, balance, hard and justice. You know? Love is giving without receiving. Love is when you want for someone what you want for others. Love is unconditional. That means it don't change. It don't matter whether the person kick you in the face, it's nothing. It don't matter, spit in your face, anything. It's love, stay constant. That's something. So when people use the word love, them to know what it means. You know, love is unconditional. It does not change. Constant. You know, it just is. And at the foundation where all things was created upon, you see me? So, you know, with the fantasy and the tell live vision where we all look upon and realize and think to ourselves that yeah, that I love, and you know, but what you're really saying is that love have to look upon from an African perspective, you know. Even when you talk about relationship wasn't based upon love in Africa. You know, it was based upon the benefit of the community, the family. You know, it would have worked out good for the family and the two families that go. You know? And I mean, but if you talk about, you know, the feelings between a man and a woman, say for example now, when you're born, you're either male or female. Either a man or a woman, so you're not whole, you're not balanced yet. So there's something inside of your spirit which will want, you know, the opposite to be whole again. So that's what people label that as horniness and all kind of negative things attached to it. So what happened now is, you know, and also not only that, the blue movies and these things teach you that the objective of being with a woman is to come. But it's actually the other way around, you know. Reproduction is a very high state because you don't even think when you're having reproduction, you don't think when you're eating. These things are more or less, you know, your animal nature is very natural to you, so these things you do without even thinking. So these things are not love, it's just part of you. You see what I'm saying? And for example, you know, people where them say them make love, they also focus on the pleasure aspects of things. It's like it heightens your pleasure, and which is your lower side of your being. But pleasure really is the manifestation of your spirit. You know, all emotions and feelings, pleasure, erosion within you. You know, whether it's negative or positive, it's still a sign of the manifestation of your spirit. And a lot of people, when you're feeling, you know, pleasure, you focus on the area that you're feeling pleasure on. But really and truly, you should be talking to your spirit. Because your spirit manifests and it's awakening and it's saying, yeah, what's up? It's just like in the morning when the sun rises, then the man also rises. Asar, his being, his indwelling divinity also rises. And these things are natural, you know. It's not love. It's wanting to be whole, you know. And you know, that's about it still.